Hey Capricorn, how are you doing? This reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical Capricorns? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What's coming towards you? The Eight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What you are focused on? The Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. In your blocked and challenged position is the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And your outcome is the Eight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, Capricorn, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Page of Wands. And you know I love this Page of Wands. It's Frisky Kitty. It means you're limitless in potential with 8 billion people on the planet to date, limitless when an adjacent door is available for work and career, and limitless with relocation and or move. What is your focus? Clarity, truth, breaking free, breaking through. This is also claiming victory. Whatever kind of project that you start that is very creative or that you're passionate about, this is about a follow through. It is not going to be effortless of what it is that you want to do. So this is about the follow through. So you have some kind of great idea or you have a lot of passion and desire, but it's about the effort. So this can be some kind of news or communication or a new person, a new development. What is this Page of Wands? Could be dealing with a younger fire sign, or you're just feeling fired up. And the Death card. Major Arcana Force, Scorpio. Well, there's some kind of like news or communication on some kind of change or transition, because what's coming towards you is the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is about emotionally detaching and purging, walking away from any kind of baggage or clutter, offloading baggage. This is about you wearing a new hat. So something about like a new situation, a new hat to wear. What is this Eight of Cups? News on a detaching. The more that you detach, the more clarity you have. And the Page of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Page of Cups is shy and sensitive and offer. What is this Ace of Swords? Page of Cups can also be secret desire, secret admirer, wearing a new hat. And the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the King of Swords is facts and truth. And then you have the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. Walking away from a man child, woman child, or somebody who constantly apologizes. An apology without a behavior change is manipulation. So this person could also be a love bomber. Walking away from somebody who constantly apologizes and says, oh, you know, Capricorn, I'm so sorry. I forgot we were going out for coffee. I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings. And then their behavior doesn't change. So there's something about a transition and you changing. Ace of Swords is about catching your lucky break or communication. This is something about you communicating clearly. King of Swords can also be messages. So this could be from a judge, lawyer, doctor, and attorney. Something to do with possibly a surgery. Surgery. This is suture. Mending a broken heart. But there's a transition and change here. There's news on transitioning and changing and walking away from surface level conversation, anything surface level. Okay, so in your blocked and challenged position, is the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands in the upright is about asserting oneself, taking bold, brave action, and not giving a flying flip-flop to the flip of when anyone thinks a he or she. In the blocked and challenged position, you have somebody who is thirsty for your attention. This is an attention seeker. Somebody here wants your approval or validation all the time. Could be somebody who has deep-rooted insecurities. Although they look all physically put together or physically fit, physically active. Or this could also just be a physical kind of like a connection. But this is like a loss of passion, a loss of drive, a loss of connection, a lack of joy. Somebody thought that they were going to score some kind of happiness or victory by like stealing your attention, stealing your time, energy, your attention. What is this Queen of Wands? Queen of Wands can also be somebody who is rage, anger, pissed off. And the Ten of Swords. Wow. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Ten of Swords is defeat and betrayal. In some kind of circumstance or situation. And there's news on this change and you wearing a new hat. It almost feels like you're taking off your hat and putting on your crown. Sorry, not sorry, I'm going. Sorry, not sorry, I need to end this. And this is about you being really clear about a circumstance. I'm also getting somebody, a friend coming towards you. This friend you can have a conversation with. They're like completely honest with you. King of Swords, whoever that King of Swords is. Eight of Swords, self-imposed prison. I'm stuck, tied, trapped, and thinking. Somebody is thinking a lot about this betrayal or ending. Eight of Swords is also, there's something about your thoughts, like being way more clear on your direction and how you think and how you express yourself. Anything that's surface level or love bombing, you're out. Wow, and the Ace of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. There's something new here. New love. Self-love. Eight of Swords, stuck, tied, trapped. You're only focused on new love. There's something about like the focus on new love, unconditional love. At the end of the day, only love wins. And the only cup is your outcome. Okay, so what is this? What is this change and ending? Could have a fire sign or an air sign that you're walking away from and going towards a water sign. This person's shy or like smitten like a kitten. Something about an offer. And it's like an invitation to get you to go out. An invite. And the Magician. Major Arcana 4, Virgo, Gemini. Well, the Magician is about simplicity. Get back to the basics. And then there's news or communication. The powers of manifestation to change and transition. And as above, so below, and so it shall be. Yeah, wearing a new hat, taking off your hat. Also getting somebody is a little bit old school. So let's just say you sit down for dinner. This person like takes off their hat. It's almost like changing your hat, changing your role. You have a new role here to play. What is this? Eight of Cups and Page of Cups. And the Two of Pentacles. Should I or shouldn't I? Two of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. Pros and cons to emotionally detaching from a situation, or you have somebody around you who is a man, child, woman, child. This person you might have had an ending with. They're an attention seeker. So it was taking you off your focus. This person constantly wanted your time, energy, and they kept apologizing to you or something. But there has been like a defeat or betrayed. They feel betrayed by you. 10. What is this Ace of Swords? Because 10 turns back into a 1. Something about reduction. 2 Pentacles is also things are up in the air. So when emotions are running really high, intellect is very low, but your intellect is on point. I'm also getting a second opinion, because King of Swords could be somebody who can help you sort through a situation. So getting somebody to look over something here. Somebody's watching out. Yeah. And the Strength card. Wow. Precision. Mental resilient. You know, the Strength card is also power, confidence. And observation. Observing. Truth, clarity, and conversations. Strong communication. Strength card. Brave. Making a brave, bold move. And there's something about like the strength of you. And mental resilience. You know, mental resilience comes in when things don't bother you or trigger you anymore. That used to trigger you. What is this? Queen of Wands and 10 of Swords. And the 5 of Cups. Wow. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the 5 of Cups is resentment. The longer you stay, the more you resent a situation. So 5 of Cups is blame, shame, and guilt. Somebody here feels guilty. They know that they're guilty. They keep apologizing. Somebody keeps apologizing to you. This person definitely feels the loss of you. But they're like constantly like needing your validation and approval, like a loss of passion, a loss of chemistry, a loss of attraction, guilt and blame. It almost feels like somebody wants to find or to blame you for their problems. And then the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is unconditional peace and hydrating your body. Something about water. And the 3 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I'm getting somebody drinking. A strong truth coming here. This King of Swords does not mix words. So there's no mixing words here. Like these are the ultimate facts and truth here. And that's in your focus. And the Strength card, cutting out any kind of deceptive behavior with that Ace of Swords, breaking free and breaking through some kind of circumstance or situation. And then you have somebody who is angry, pissed off, regretting some kind of ending, blaming you, but blaming and shaming you. And then you might have children in the mix here. But the Magician is about simplicity. Get back to the basics. News, communication, and simplicity. Breaking something down. 3 Swords, heartbreak, separation, a breakup. I'm also getting something about heartburn. What is this 8 of Swords stuck on? And the Hermit. Major Arcana 4, Virgo. Well, the Hermit is about introspection and going within. This is about healing your own heart chakra, healing your heart. So your mind is on point. You're very precise and your mind is good. Intellectually, you're on point. But there's something about like this, stuck on some kind of like old heartbreak. And that self-love. So there's a self-love, self-care, and deep healing here. Deep hurt, deep sadness. There's some kind of like deep sadness that somebody thinks about a lot, but they regret a lot as well. And then they possibly were keeping you in a place of confusion, or they wanted to reach out to you. You were out of reach, out of touch. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is taking action, stay on task, laser focus. This is also the mental mind. You're smart here, making a smart move. The Hermit also is doing something alone, on your own, for just you as an individual. So the Hermit is about looking a little bit deeper at something that you've been stuck on, some kind of old heartbreak. But it also has been a person who has been blaming you this whole time, or there's something about their attention seeking, like regret and blame. It's so much easier to project out and blame somebody of like, how did I get myself into this situation? Well, it takes two to tango. So, you know, I always put my shoe on the other foot. Also, let's just say that I'm in my job and I'm just like, oh, I've lost passion for my job. I can't stand being at my job. Oh, I'm just going to keep complaining about my job. I'm just going to keep resenting my job and stay here at this dead end. So there's something about like needing to, it's not going to be effortless, but putting in effort about what it is that you're manifesting. Somebody here is trying to manifest you back as well. The powers of manifestation. Give me another card for this blocked and challenged position. And the Sun. Wow. This could be your actual sun, S-O-N. So maybe your sun is getting out of some kind of relationship, something about a sun. But with the Sun in the blocked and challenged position is somebody who used to be extremely happy. This used to be something very fertile, very happy, playful, light, fun. So wanting freedom. The Sun card is also pride, ego. Somebody, pride and ego getting the best of them. This is somebody who's pessimistic, not optimistic. And poppies. But then a 10 and a 5 in your blocked and challenged position is the 15, which is like low vibrational energy. It's almost like somebody is like seeking validation and approval that they can do something when you can just validate and approve yourself. Or somebody here is like waiting for you to validate and approve them and say, Capricorn, am I good enough to do this? Am I good enough for you? Something here, they didn't feel good enough for you. So it was like a missed opportunity. Yeah. Something that you used to be extremely passionate about, but in the blocked and challenged position is the most positive card in the deck. So in your blocked and challenged position is the most positive card in the deck. So that is about a serious topic or a serious matter. For some here, or for a couple of you Capricorns, there's something that you're taking way too seriously and personally, and there's something about lighten up and needing to have fun. A loss of fertility, something here. For some of you, you could have, it almost feels like your sun's going in a different direction, or something about like, a family member. There's a family member that's going in a different direction. They desire something else. Silver Dragon eliminates your potential with higher light. Access untapped resources. Look into your soul. See higher possibilities. So you're not limiting yourself. Healing. Earth and air dragon represents a perfect balance between heaven and earth. Between heaven and earth. So that's a 5D and the 3D. That's about your manifestation. Stay balanced, ground your visions, manifest your hopes and dreams. So you're manifesting your hopes and dreams by doing the internal healing work, by working on yourself, by working on your own strengths, by focusing on your own strengths. That's about your voice. Your voice is really powerful at this time. So using your voice, but I'm also getting something about that King of Swords. You have somebody, possibly judge, lawyer, doctor, and attorney around you where you regain your confidence and strength. Something about like returning, feeling better, feeling, if you've been feeling under the weather as well. You're like, will I ever be happy again? Yes. Earth Dragon clears your path and the land around you. Stay grounded, be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. There it is. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in life. You can move forward. Rainbow Dragon brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust, rediscovering wisdom, expect miracles, expect miracles, accept opportunities. So there's some kind of like opportunity that's coming in and you're going to be on the fence if you want to say yes or no to this. I would say yes. See where it goes. Hear this person out. If this person is coming in to apologize to you, like imagine you haven't talked to this person in a long time and they come in and they apologize to you. You can have a conversation, see where it goes. It doesn't mean you have to let this person back into your life, but I'm just getting somebody who really wants to like apologize to you or like just ask you out, take you for coffee, something here. Getting clarity, seeing through lies, being real with yourself, accepting the truth. And you have the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. So it's like you accept the truth. You see who this person is. You see them for who they are. Yeah. And in the blocked and challenged position is the Sun, which is truth, clarity, illumination. So somebody here is not being 100% honest. So maybe, yeah, you had a lot of passion or drive or attraction to a person, but this person can also be like, every time that they're down in the dumps, they need somebody to cling on to. Gifts of love, token of affection, giving and receiving, embracing what you have. Avoidance, scared to face the truth, living in denial and running away from pain. This is somebody who you might be like, just look at it. Like, you see this person? It's like, just open your eyes. Just take a look at it. Wake up. So avoidance. So maybe there is a person that you still need to mend a broken heart with. You threw yourself into work so you didn't have to think about this person. Well, that's not going to mend the heart. Somebody with brown eyes. Haystack, karma. You will reap what you have sown. What goes around comes back around. Plus you have the card of victory. And break free. Catching a lucky break. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. It's almost like a better understanding of yourself. Plus, you have the Hermit and the outcome. The Hermit is about wisdom and knowledge and being packed with wisdom and knowledge that you need to vocalize and share. And you're quite strong in how the way that you communicate. Dog barking, advice from a friend. So this can also be a friend. Like I said, somebody who's a strong communicator, this person could also be giving you wise advice of like, yeah, you have a love bomber around you. This person apologizes. You let this person back into your life. And then they repeat the exact same. They're the exact same offender. Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Oh, that's so nice. So you're protected on your journey. Moon, changes in your life. And then bird flying. News, it's on its way. And then you have Capricorn. Broom, new home, new attitude. This is also new you, new attitude. And that's why I was playing like there's a different role that you're playing here. And then it says bag, something important such as a new job and or a raise. And then you have gavel gable, involvement with the law. Yes. I always like when karma gets, you know, evened out. Something about evening out karma and reaping what you have sown. So the seeds that you have planted are about to sprout, but they're also like old things that are still kind of like lingering in your energy, and you know it. This person might come back to apologize. Also, somebody you haven't heard from a very long time. Maybe they've gone just through a heartbreak. They've been betrayed in some kind of situation and they want to communicate this to you. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you, Capricorn. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.